It's your boy Nurguna in the house, back with another bang on episode where, ladies and gentlemen, we come up with a transfer news, or rather, Arsenal news episode. Well, I'm sorry that I could not give you much news in the last couple of days. That's because there wasn't much to actually deal with. That really isn't, and that's why I thought, you know what, let me take a break from it because the transfer window is just closed down again. And of course, the response also doesn't motivate you. But anyways, you got to move on because the big reason why, irrespective of the response, I thought to myself, you know what, I started this thing just so that every Arsenal fan would always keep getting news from my end. So I don't think so. I would want to stop it. Anyways, let's just jump into it because we got here with you guys. We are going to talk about some of the transfer rumors that might actually open up Arsenal's transfer plans for the summer. Now we know that was this transfer window was a big overhaul, wherein we got rid of literally every deadwood possible. Like, come on, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Socrates, Mesut in a single window, plus Joe Willock on loan, along with Ainsley, Maitland-Niles. Crazy news, crazy bit of deals that Arsenal have pulled off right now. But we are going to talk about what are we going to do in the summer. Just a small sneak peek of it because there are some transfer rumors that we can deal with. Number one, Mark Clattenburg says Craig Pawson and VAR, John Moss, VAR referee, of course, John Moss, were wrong to send off David Luiz for his foul on Willian Jose. The statement that he made, he says that Arsenal defender made accidental contact with Willian Jose as he ran clear on goal, and that caused the forward to fall. No one can dispute it was a foul and the award of a penalty was the right decision. However, a law exists that protects teams from conceding a penalty and losing a player to a red card if a genuine attempt to play the ball has been made. Luis was genuinely trying to get back on terms with Jose, and it also was an accidental foul. This type of incident is accepted as a penalty and a yellow card. Referee Craig Pawson and VAR John Moss got it wrong. The law was meant to see players sent off after conceding a penalty only if they had deliberately fouled an opponent to deny a clear scoring opportunity. Arsenal and Luiz should feel aggrieved. They can, however, have no complaints about Bernd Leno being red card dead for deliberate handball. He denied a clear goal scoring opportunity by using his hand outside the penalty area. So yeah, what's done is done. I'm not going to talk about it. It's a one game ban for both of them. So let's just deal with it. So David Luiz on Willian says, so he's a guy who will go through this. He will go through this moment and he'll still bring a lot of joy to Arsenal, to this club. It's not easy. You change clubs from one rival to another. You have all the cannons facing you. Okay. So Folarin Balogun, ladies and gentlemen, was Arsenal under-23's captain yesterday against Chelsea under-23s. And Charlie Patino starts in midfield while Reece Nelson got some minutes into the attack. But the best part is that Reece Nelson free kick. If you don't know it, go check it out on Twitter. It's already there. So according to Chris Wheatley, Matt Ryan and Pablo Mari are fit to face Aston Villa today. Tierney is still out, so no Tierney. It's against Cedric on the left-hand side. But the best part is that I've got some training picks for you guys. So it's Rob Holding and Callum Chambers. Matt Ryan looks he's more than fit. I mean, he's ready. He is ready to go. And then we got Martin Odegaard alongside Mikel Arteta. We got Dani Ceballos, Chambers, and Thomas Partey. And then you got Nico Pepe talking with Mikel Arteta. Willian Aubameyang is back in the training with Martin Odegaard again. So you got Saka, Martinelli, and Arteta. And then you got Gabriel, Martinelli, and Lenny, Partey, Lacazette, Emil Smith-Rowe, Matt Ryan, and Martinelli. And then you go, Gabi is through, and Pablo Mari and Hector Bellerin with Elneny and Nico Pepe. And you could say Nico Pepe and Alex Lacazette. Wait, what? Okay. And then Bukayo Saka. Also, we talk about Arteta has spoken about certain things before the pre-match he's done. He says about Villa's defeat to West Ham. He says, I'm not here to judge their performance. They have been fantastic through the season. They have beaten some top teams. They have been on a really strong run. And they beat us at home. So we have to make sure we go there and win the game. Also, Big Sam has opened up about Ainsley Maitland-Niles playing in the midfield. He says, it's why he came to West Brom. We're playing him in the position he wants to play. and his most favorite position. It's one of the reasons why he chose Albion. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, the Guardians' predicted lineup for tonight, for today evening: Martinez, Konza, Mings, Cash, Target, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Barkley, Grealish, Traore, and Watkins. With Arsenal, they predict it's going to be Obama, Smith Rowe, Saka, Laka, Xhaka Partey, Suarez, Gabriel holding Bahrain, and Runarsson in goal. So Arteta opened up about Thomas Partey. He says, "We signed him because we believed we needed a player like him to impose himself in games to give us that steel and dominance. We have to see more of him, more minutes, games, and slowly get partnerships and chemistry around the team. He needs to be one of our leaders." And talking about Pepe, Arteta says, "If you ask me personally what I think of the performance that he put in overall against Wolves, in all the phases of the game, I think it is the best he has played since Arteta arrived." Arteta says he needs guidance and he needs clarity in what he needs to do, and then he needs the discipline on the pitch to do what he needs to do. And obviously, he needs the freedom in certain moments to express himself as a player. You cannot restrict that for sure. When you have the momentum in football, when you have to earn the right to play, then you can't lose it. In order to do that, you need to do the basics right and keep doing what you're doing. If not, you know that someone else will be knocking on your door. So Maitland-Niles, on joining West Bromwich Albion on loan, says, "It's fantastic to have the opportunity to play regularly in the Premier League. It's all I ever wanted, to show the world how good I am." I hope he comes out as the best midfielder. Let's see. Martin Keown has opened up about his fair share about of David Luiz's red card. Keown says, "I think the FA have got this right. The back four should work as a group, and it did not happen. He has got 30 yards to work out what decision to make. It must be in his mind, having been sent off twice before for this in the past, and he makes a run and doesn't slow down at any point. He allows his opponent to make contact, and in the referee's directive, it has to be a penalty and a sending off." There you go. Cold as ice. So Zinedine Zidane has opened up about Odegaard. He says, "I wanted him back from his loan at Sociedad, and I told him to stay because the season is still very long, and he would have had his chances, but he wanted to leave and play. I really wanted him in my squad." Very well. So moving on, so Bukayo Saka and Kieran Tierney have both been nominated for the Premier League Goal of the Month award. Premier League Goal of the Month award. Crazy, isn't it? But also we talk about the nominations for the Premier League Manager of the Month. Yes, Manager of the Month. 4 nominations. You got Brighton's manager, Graham Potter, and then you got David Moyes of West Ham, who's been an incredible run. Mikel Arteta, and of course Pep Guardiola. I'm pretty much sure Pep is going to win it. But if they ever actually try to understand the importance of how exactly Mikel Arteta has won his games, I'm pretty much sure. But I don't think so. Everyone is a fan of Arsenal at all. So moving on. So let's talk about the reason why you might be here. The reason that was mentioned in the thumbnail as well. Arsenal looking to sign new defenders, and of course by defenders I mean fullbacks, wingbacks, and of course a proper centre back. Yes, Arsenal are among the clubs interested in Eintracht Frankfurt centre back Evan Ndika. The player's advisor brokered the deal for Nicolas Pepe, so the Gunners have an advantage here according to Bild. Arsenal have been scouting the French under-21 left-footed centre back. Arsenal would face competition from Tottenham and Southampton for his signature. Now I don't understand. He's a left-footed centre back. We got Pablo Mari, we got Gabriel here. Why would you need Evan Ndika then? I mean, of course, if you got the wealth enough to splurge the cash on some young players, but you already have 2 left-footed centre backs. Okay, if you want to slot him in somewhere, you can. The season is long. All the best if you're going to do that. All right. The next one is Achraf Hakimi. Arsenal are looking to sign Achraf Hakimi, and it's no joke that they actually wanted to sign him, and they actually inquired about him. But more importantly, Achraf Hakimi might add up a lot of steel into the Arsenal's attack, especially he would add pace. But then I think the best that Achraf Hakimi can come up with is actually in a back 3. So Arteta would want to go back to a back 3 and in a wing back system where Ainsley had a lot of role. Would he actually go into that? I don't know. I mean, that really was a different system. But Hakimi is really, I think, if you bring in Hakimi in a back four, still risky. Attacking wise, it'll be good. He has a lot of flair and steel into the attack. But more importantly, what about defensively? Let's see. He's got the pace. If Arteta tries, he's going to make it sure if it happens. But Achraf Hakimi, the second rumor that's coming in for Ndika. So Arsenal looking for defenders in this transfer window. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you found any value, do like this. Well, to my regulars, I'm just trying to say, please like it. Once you like it, the best part would be is that you would actually try to tell YouTube that this video is likable, and it will be shared. It will actually be recommended to a lot of Arsenal fans. So please help me out on that and join in on our watch along that we have tonight. And of course, we got another watch along for Liverpool versus City. Cheers.